It's to a left and I'm stressed watching TV in my motel suite. So you said, still haven't called me. So I'ma leave myself on the moon. Before I fall asleep, I guess I'll just check my first smell again and again because that's what I need. I'm in a vibe tonight. So, can we talk about insecurity? Gosh. Where to start? Okay. There is so many times where I should have just been open, been real, and I didn't. And there are tons of missed opportunities because of it. And I'm just gonna talk out of my head tonight. I'm determined to be who is it? I can't remember. Is it Calliope? One of those Greek goddesses of truth. I it's time to release some stuff, okay? I hold on to too much, and it's because I don't take opportunities when I'm supposed to. So that when I do it later, it frightens me, and then I run away. And I'm sick of being a coward, y'all. I'm sick of it. I let fear get in the way of so many different things, and especially when it comes to like matters of the heart. I've been through a lot, and I would like to think that I've done a lot of healing, tons of it. At least, like, let's put it this way. Third-degree burns, okay? Like, I've gone through years and years of, skin graft therapy when it comes to my heart, okay? And it's like the skin looks like my skin now. And it looks okay. And it looks like my heart chakra is open and green and beautiful and growing. But every now and then, when that fear kicks in, I feel the burn again. And it's like, it's not a heavy burn. It's not like scalding. It's just like I touched the oven. And I'm not trying to offend any burn victims out here, but I speak in metaphors. It's a bad habit. I've done it since I was a child, okay? I can't change that about myself, and I wouldn't, because it's how I get my point across, okay? Third house stellium, okay? Mercury and Libra, okay? So, yeah. I am sick of being a coward, guys. I'm so sick of being a coward, but I don't know where to begin. And, like, I will sit and I will take risks, and then I'll kick myself because, number one, I run. And then number two, I'm like obsessing, overthinking about, what do they think about what I said? Like, did I reveal too much? Like, why? Why does it have to be like that? And if, no one's going to want to put up with that. No one's going to have the patience for that shit. I'm going to stick to myself because I don't want to put anyone through that. But every now and then I'll get brave, and then I'll feel guilty about it. I'm like, I'm dragging you in my mess, and I don't want to do that shit. Like, I want to get to the point where I can just love openly and just express myself. I don't have any real problem expressing myself. It's knowing that it's safe to. And if I don't feel that, I'm gonna run. I'm Forrest fucking Gump, okay? When it comes to matters of the heart. And it's not to say that I don't play games or anything like that. It's just when I feel that tingle, like the burn, like the little bit of sunburn, I freak out. And I'm in therapy, and that's, again, like I said, I stick to myself because who's gonna put up with that? And how do you explain to people when you're building a connection that, hey, there's some shit in my past that kind of fucked me up, like, I'm not crying because I'm remembering. I'm crying because I allowed so many things to happen to me that I'm struggling now. And it's stupid because I'm capable. I'm extremely capable of opening myself up and loving properly. I'm just afraid to let myself do it because what if it's stuck in another long-term relationship that's completely unsatisfying. And it's not about satisfaction, it's about losing yourself a million times and regaining it. And as soon as you start to rebuild yourself, people pop back in because you look attractive. You look like, oh wow, you got shit going for yourself. And it's like, you're attractive to my talent. You're attracted to who you think I am. You don't know all of these different, boo-boos that are there, that you don't know how fucking weird I am. Like, you don't know all the different shit that I believe that, you would think, I don't know, like, and it's not about being liked at all. It's like, being accepted, and I don't even have to truly be understood, just accepted. Like, just to be listened to, and like, I don't mind a healthy debate, but don't shit on things that I believe. Like, don't make me feel caged. I had a lot of reflecting to do about a lot of different things, and like my last long-term relationship, almost 6 years, I realized some things about myself. I remember going, like, after we broke up, I was, living up here, and we were still living together, so it was a little messy. Like, I'm sleeping on my son's floor, I'm not here to tell all my business, but I'm feeling like I need to open myself up a little bit tonight, so I'm going there. So I realized, like, when I moved out, I started theater, and I found my friends that I have here, the only support group I have here. And I remember my ex came to my very first show, and afterwards he was like, I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you sang like that. And I'm like, how did I spend almost 6 years and have a child with someone who never heard me sing? I realized I was afraid to expose some part of myself. I didn't trust him enough to show one of the main piece, probably the main core piece of my soul. I didn't share that with him because I didn't trust him. And it wasn't, completely all him. It was partly me. But I was with the wrong person and didn't even realize it until, we went through everything that we went through. But until that moment, after we had broken up, months after we broken up, he comes to my first show and my first theater show, and says he didn't realize that I could sing that way. And I didn't realize that I didn't show that part of myself. And then I realized how much that I had hidden from myself. And I'm terrified of that. I don't wanna do that again. I want to be able to be myself fully. I want to be able to be the person that I am at 3 a.m. when I wake up in the middle of the night and dance in the living room. I want to be that fucking person with someone. I don't want to feel like, guys, I'm not having a breakdown, I promise. I'm just leveling with you, but this is healing, okay? Be with someone you don't mind who sees everything. I'm talking about the dumb shit you did when you were 12, okay? Like the shit that you're ashamed to tell anybody. I want to be with someone who I can tell the shit to, okay? I'm not making sense right now at this point, but I'm ready to let go of fear. I hope you are too. So let's put it like this, okay? It's F my life, okay? FML. Fear, mentality, and lack of. And that could be lack of love and of self, could be lack of respect for self, could be lack of confidence. Address it. If you're feeling that, I'm doing this video today because I asked myself, I started it and I was like, whew, and I just took off and I'm like, okay, what's my point here? So let me get around to the fucking point, okay? If you are feeling something today for somebody, it doesn't matter. They don't fucking return it. I don't give a shit. You need to reach out to them right now and let them know how you're feeling, because it's 2020. People are dying. People are showing the worst parts of themselves. Show the best part of yourself to someone. Okay? Some people won't get that opportunity. And again, it doesn't matter if they feel the same way or if they don't. At least you'll know. Whew. Because I get in these phases where I'm very independent, guys. Very, very much so. And hyper independentness is a trauma response. Okay? I'm that way because I'm afraid to depend on people. I'm afraid that they're going to let me down. I'm afraid that they're going to use some part of my struggle against me, okay? And I had to really look at myself until I figured that out. Sorry, my kid is in the background. But yeah, learn. Like I said in my last video, we work better as a collective. And I'm learning that, okay? All my astrology people, if you're further in, you know about the North Node and all of that. So I have Leo ascendant, okay? And so that means Aquarius is my 7th house, okay? So that's house of partnerships. And it doesn't mean just love. It could be also like working with people, right? So Leo is a very selfish energy, very me. So where my South Node is, meaning in a past life, or, you know, that's what I knew before. I knew how to be a performer. I knew how to do all those different things. Knew how to be a queen and be me oriented. And now I have to move towards a collective, because that's where my soul is going to be happy in this lifetime. And I know that to my core, and it's that I'm afraid to let people in my energy. I go through times where people will text me and I'll just sit and look at it, and I'm like, I don't want you in my energy right now. I don't want you. I just can't. I don't know. I don't want to speak with people when I'm not being genuine. And as a return, you know, I don't have many people I'm close to. And I hate that. But again, like, I have my soul's journey is to learn how to move society forward in some kind of way. That's my 7th house, is Aquarius. To be humanitarian in some kind of way. To move things forward. And to love in an unconventional way. Okay? Which sucks, because I grew up in a very stable household. Never saw my parents fight, none of that. And I feel that set me up for failure. Because then it was like, I always wanted to talk in my relationships. Can we just talk? Can we just work this out? And of course, you know, I'll fall for emotionally unavailable men who can't show their feelings. And so it turns into this, you know, them shutting me out kind of thing. So I didn't know how to fight. And you know, you don't fight in a relationship, or you fight too much. That's a problem. So again, let's rewind it back. If you are feeling something right now, just, I don't know, write a letter. Just say it all. Like, even say that you're embarrassed to be writing. Like, just put it all out there, you know. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah, 10 years from now, you might be laying in bed and be like, fuck, I did that. But you did it. And you didn't go to your grave not doing it. Okay. So, little emotional tonight. I'm PMSing. The moon is in Capricorn, which is already fucking up my chart right now, because I have a Capricorn stellium and moon in Cancer. So it's opposing my natal moon right now. So yeah, I'm coming off a little crazy, a little intense right now, and I know that. But you know, this is me. Get with the program or fuck off, okay? This is how it's gonna go, all right? Just wanted to bare my soul tonight. In my feelings, okay? In my feelings, okay? So I pray that you do it, and I pray that you get out of this fuck my life mindset, fear mindsets, and lack of. I should write a fucking book. I really should. There's so much that I could talk about. I've lived a million different lifetimes in one, guys, and I'm not unstable, just experienced at a lot of different things, okay? And if nobody told you today, I love you. I don't know you, but I love you, because you're going through the same different experiences. We go through different and same experiences. We all feel the same things, you know? So, I love you. And, yeah, have a good night.